It's 2:19, which means it's time for this weekly installment of...
Welcome to In the Aisles on FM 98.5 CKWR, your Friday update on what's happening in the arts and entertainment community in and around our listening area and beyond. FM 98.5 CKWR, the pulse on the arts in your community.
Hooray, let the lights grow dim.
Here is something else that is happening right now, and you have only got until August 24th to see it. It is 12 Angry Men, and it is currently playing at the Hamilton Family Theatre in Cambridge. And this is a powerhouse cast. This is a profoundly moving and sadly, shockingly relevant production of a Reginald Rose classic about 12 men who have to decide whether a 16-year-old black kid is going to go to the electric chair. He is accused of murdering his father. Now, this is July 1957, but this could easily be 2019, and that sentiment is not lost on the audience for 1 second. This show is beautifully directed by Marty Meriden. You would also know her for Death of a Salesman. She was done work at Stratford Festival for years. And there is a flow among these 12 actors that reminds me there's a musicality in the text. And it is amazing. And Neil Barclay is making his Drayton debut. He has been at the Shaw Festival. He's appeared more than 60 productions at the Shaw. Neil is actually juror number 11. He plays a Swiss watchmaker who is kind of trying to be the voice of reason. And Benedict Campbell is juror number 3. They don't have character names. They are only numbers. And Benedict Campbell, who you have seen probably, well, he's been all over the place. Grand Theatre, Stratford, the Shaw Festival. That's when I first encountered him, at the Shaw Festival. 10 seasons at Stratford, actually. You know, Hamlet, Winter's Tale, Alchemist, Julius Caesar, and film and television, like Republic of Doyle, Slings and Arrows, all kinds of great things. This is his debut, and it is a very, very powerful performance because he is struggling. He is struggling with what the decision is going to be. And 12 Angry Men is basically the 12 jurors, and one guy, I believe he is juror number 8. He is the one that sort of sets this series of incidents in motion, and he is played by Skye Brandon, who I interviewed a couple of weeks ago, actually. And he asked the other jurors to kind of maybe take another look at all the the case evidence, a much deeper look at the case evidence. And Skye does an amazing job, a calm, level-headed juror who talks to the other gentleman in the jury and makes them see the other side of a case that looks like it's a done case, and that is it. But it's not necessarily it. Brad Rudy is also a great guy. This is a great role for him. He has become, I've watched him over the years, he is a fabulous character actor, and he is actually terrifying as a bigot who only sees one outcome. And Brad is a character actor of great repute. All these guys are. Keith Denical plays the oldest juror. He's also one of the highlights in this show. Terry Barna, I could go on and on and on. Omar Forrest, Thomas Duplessis, Cyrus Lane, all kinds of them, all the different jurors. And so these jurors are stuck in this. They're stuck in this one room, and this is just one of the best productions I've ever seen Drayton do, and probably with some of the best actors in Canada. And every actor has a moment. Every actor has an aria. The musicality of the text. They all have their solos as the jury comes to its final verdict. So here's my verdict. You don't want to miss this production. If you like theater which evokes discussion, this is a show for you, and you should catch it at the Hamilton Family Theatre in Cambridge before it leaves August 24th. 12 Angry Men now, just an amazing piece of theater. Some of the finest theater I have seen in years. That's In the Aisles for this week. As I often say, there's an energy that happens between the audience and the artist at any live performance. It is a mental and emotional marriage, and that's why I spend so much time in the aisles. Until next week.
You have been listening to In the Aisles on FM 98.5 CKWR, your Friday update on what's happening in the arts and entertainment community in and around our listening area and beyond. FM 98.5 CKWR, the pulse on the arts in your community.
Hooray!